The Cultivation of Nectar, an inspiring tale of Buddha. Buddha's teachings have been a source of inspiration and peace for humanity. He explained profound spiritual truths through simple examples. The story of cultivating nectar is one such teaching, conveying the message of true karma and spiritual peace in life. The beginning of the story. One day, Buddha went to a farmer's house to seek alms. The farmer was working in his field. Seeing Buddha, the farmer said, "O monk, why don't you do any work? I plow, sow seeds, and after hard work, I get my food. But you come to beg without doing anything. You should also plow and sow seeds, only then are you entitled to food." Buddha smiled peacefully and replied, "Friend, I also cultivate." The farmer asked in surprise, "Where is your farm? You have neither plow nor ox nor field. How do you cultivate?" Buddha's answer, the message of spiritual cultivation. Addressing the farmer, Buddha said, "Friend, my cultivation is not external, but internal. I also sow seeds and reap the harvest. The tools of my cultivation are different." He explained the symbols of his cultivation as follows. Faith is my seed, whatever work is done with faith and belief, it is fruitful. Austerity is my rain, hard practice and self-restraint nourish life. Wisdom is my plow and ox, without knowledge and discernment, one cannot find the right direction in life. Fear of sin is the handle of my plow, it prevents us from going the wrong way. Thought is my rope, thoughtfulness gives us stability in life. Mindfulness and awareness are the blades of my plow, through awareness, we recognize our inner weaknesses and improve them. Diligence is my ox, it is an ox that never tires and leads me on the path to liberation. The message of cultivating nectar. Buddha explained to the farmer that just as external cultivation provides food for the body, internal cultivation brings peace and liberation to the soul. He who works with restraint, faith, austerity, awareness, and discernment, reaps the harvest of nectar, eternal peace and bliss. This harvest frees him from the cycle of birth and death. Importance of the story. This story teaches that mere external effort is not enough, but effort for the purification of the soul and internal development is also necessary. Buddha's teaching is as relevant today as it was in his time. It inspires every individual to find the right direction and purpose in their life. Conclusion. Cultivating nectar teaches us that it is not enough to be happy only with material means in life. Spiritual cultivation is essential for the peace and contentment of the soul. Every action done with faith, austerity, awareness, and discernment ultimately leads us to eternal bliss. This story gives us an opportunity for self-reflection and teaches us that we should also pay attention to our internal cultivation. Key themes. Internal vs. External cultivation, the focus shifts from physical labor to spiritual growth. The tools of spiritual cultivation, faith, austerity, wisdom, and mindfulness are essential. The harvest, the ultimate goal is to attain eternal peace and liberation. This story emphasizes the importance of spiritual practices and inner transformation in achieving true happiness and fulfillment.